The playoff fight is becoming a snarling battle. Marshall Sykes starts his 3-game ban following his red card against Zebre last week, but Mike Blair has brought back the international big guns for this contest. It's an all-Scotland cap pack with Stuart McInally, Grant Gilchrist and Magnus Bradbury among 10 changes throughout the team. Ben Velicott is named at scrum half with Emiliano Buffelli and Damien Hoyland recalled to the wings. Mark Bennett's 2 tries against the Italians proved crucial. The battle up front will be fascinating, with both sides possessing experienced campaigners. Rob Herring scored in the semi-final between these two in 2020. He's got 6 for the season, including last week against Munster. Ian Henderson skippers Ulster, with Dwayne Vermeulen taking the number 8 shirt. Nathan Doak gets the nod over John Cooney. His halfback partner Billy Burns returns from injury. Both Edinburgh and Ulster have held top spot in the URC this season. This place has proved a fortress this season. Only the Stormers have avoided defeat at the Dam. In front of a sellout at the Dam Health Stadium, we are underway with Billy Burns kicking off. Ulster change kit, and straight through the middle goes James Lang, punching a hole, but he can't find Blair Kinghorn.
He's trying to make illegal tackles and he does catch him in the head, so you have foul play. It's a yellow card. Ben, have you seen anything different to that? I agree with those facts. Thank you. Unless you think the mitigation is the fact that he's dropping it for the second time. No, there isn't enough. There's not too amount of mitigation, just the involved change in the dynamics of the tackle. And I appreciate you are trying to wrap, but it's prevented by the first and second tackle. It's a yellow card.
Ben Whitehouse giving a long-winded act.
There's Hodgson in midfield. Kinghorn again directing operations. Lovely ball onto Buffelli. He's got options here. One of them's Crosby. He's got Hoyland outside him. Now Doak decides to get the backs involved. Burns, and nipping outside, it's Lowry.
Yes, there is resistance from this Edinburgh side, but do they have enough resistance? We'll soon see.
It's the same drill again into Treadwell, and now Herring. There's momentum here for Ulster. Comes to Doak, popped out early, and Burns. This time it's the shorter ball back to Treadwell, heavily involved, and now Herring. Great line from the hooker. Doak now switches the angle. Desperate defence coming from Edinburgh. Now powering forward is Marcus Ray. Ulster within a yard of the first try of the night. Just short this time. Doak with a short ball. Wonderful hands from Stuart Moore, who gets it to Robert Baloucoune. Advantage Ulster early on.
That's lovely play. Baloucoune in the corner. 9 tries already this season. That's number 10.
So Nathan Doak with 121 points this season for Ulster. Gets it over the top of Grant Gilchrist. Taken by Jaco van der Walt. Gets into his stride, bursts through 2, 3 tackles. Now Kinghorn, he's got a chaser in Dean. Baloucoune, it's all about the bounce. Baloucoune breaks the first tackle. Now looks to go round the outside of Buffelli. Doak strikes it. There's a ripple of applause from the visiting fans. Doak now feeds Burns, who has Moore on his shoulder, elected not to give the pass. And just once again, the final pass won't go for Edinburgh. Might now. Van der Walt. Here comes Doak. It's another solid strike from the scrum half. Percentage of over 90 for the season. Emiliano Buffelli. That's now 21 successful kicks in a row from the Argentine. And it does mean that Edinburgh do get on the board with the final kick of that first half. But the sellout at the Dam is not going to plan so far for the home side. Blair Kinghorn gets us underway. Edinburgh with the wind on their backs for this half. Here's Mike Lowry.
Very hard for referees to get these right every single time.
Nathan Doak for the first points of the second half, and it's another penalty, and you feel like a card is going to follow here for Alan O'Connor. Ulster down to 14 for the second time in the game.
You give away that number of penalties, it becomes very hard to win a game.
And they're playing against a team who have the best discipline in the league in Ulster. That one goes into the hands of Schoeman though. Phillips with the take. Cherry feeds Dean, and now here comes Bennett. Good direct line coming from the Scotland international. Edinburgh do manage to get it back on their side. It was a bit of a scramble though. Watson. Now Atalifo spins away. Schoeman. The crowd desperate for something to cheer. Chipped on by Bennett. Oh, it's brilliant from Bennett. And now the game comes to life. This one is not over yet, because Mark Bennett, it seemed like there was no way through that Ulster defensive line.
Someone said, but my instinct when he kicks that is down. And that takes such courage to do that, given where the game's at. You have to come away with the ball there. Great execution, great finish by Mark Bennett, who's been
knocked on.
That has been knocked on. Wild celebrations for Ulster, because they've come to Edinburgh and won. They've broken